inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh, the way that things have been. Oh, ooh.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a video that I've been thinking about doing. Why not, since I talk a lot on this channel anyway. I wanted to do my birth story, pretty much. My child, she'll probably pop in as I'm doing this video. She always does. It never fails. She just pops in. Pretty much what she did. She just popped right in, right? So I am doing for my trip to Florida, something little casual, mostly me, but that's why you're here anyway, right? So, but that video will come soon. I still have to get the tweaks and edit that all together. But let's start with my birth video of my adorable baby girl. And let's insert her picture right here. Okay, so first off, let's say she is almost 4. Actually, she'll be 4 on October 18th. She was born October 18th, 2014. So let's say when I was pregnant with her, it was like my pregnancy was really not that bad actually at all. Like I didn't have any like real sickness, heartburn, like I wasn't always throwing up, like I wasn't like, them Braxton Hicks. I didn't have none of that. It was like really smooth, but she was just so comfortable in there. Like it's like she was never gonna come out. That's the only problem, was like she did not want to leave. She was comfortable staying in the womb. So we had doctor's visits, like we had her due date came around. I'm like, I got my days off. I'm like, okay, perfect. Girl was like, nope, I'm not coming. I am not coming. And I am like, oh, please. So I'm trying to, at the time, me and her dad are still together. And I'm like, let's do things so she can come out. He didn't want to. So I'm just like, oh, God. So we went on walks or whatever. And to try to, induce it, like, naturally. Because I went to my doctor's appointment. And they were like, okay, so we're going to have to wait until, like, she's 42 weeks or 41 weeks until we actually set a date for induction, however you say that word. So they set the date for it's like a couple of days for my best friend's birthday actually. And I'm like, cool, okay, cool. I have a set date. So I'm like, girl, you gonna come out. So we did a little walking and just to try to get that naturally before, cause I didn't want to wait a whole nother week for her to come out. I'm like, girl, you need to come out now. Your eviction notice is now. You are late anyway, so let's come out. So, and we all know when they give you due dates, that's just an estimate. It's not, you can always have it before or it could always be later. That's just like an estimate. So I was like, I went on a long walk with my mom, and like I still felt a little cramping, but I'm like, okay, I don't want to get too ahead of myself. It could be nothing. So to her, she was like, no, you'll give me a due date, come out, girl, I'm coming out before that. So the day after I actually went on that hike or whatever, it was like really early in the morning. I was just cramping like really bad, and I just woke up. Like at the time, my boyfriend, I'm just gonna call him baby daddy, my baby daddy was in the bathroom. He was nowhere to be found. I'm just sitting there cramping. I'm like, and I didn't want to say nothing to nobody, because I didn't want false hope. I didn't want to have to go all the way to the hospital and to be told you're not ready, to go home and wait. So I'm just sitting there just like, oh God. And I'm timing it myself. I'm like, it was 5 minutes apart. I'm like, oh my God, is this it? So I go up, not saying nothing to nobody. I'm still cramping though, like every 5 minutes. So I go to the bathroom, I use it, and I'm bleeding. So I'm like, oh God, something's wrong here. So I told my mom, and she was like, okay, well, you gotta call the nurse to see what she says. And I'm like, I call whatever, and I know like I am bleeding and I am cramping like every 5 minutes, and it's like 3 minutes. And she was like, okay, well, just keep timing, and if it keeps getting shorter time, then I would suggest coming down to the hospital. And I'm like, oh God, okay, so let's go, guys. So I'm cramping more. It's getting really bad. Like the cramping, it's like after I had called and everything, like the cramping got worse. And I'm like, OMG, gotta be time. It gotta be time. Like, this, if it's not, I'm gonna be pissed if I gotta wait hours. So, like, I couldn't even make it. So we had to call the ambulance to come down. Like, they kept every minute they kept asking, or do you feel like you need to bear down? Do you feel like you need to take a poo? I'm like, no, it's just cramping really fucking bad. That's it. That's all it was cramping. And I didn't feel a move at all. So I was worried. That's what I was worried about. I'm like, okay, is my baby still alive? Like, forget me. Is my baby still alive? That's all I care about. So I'm just cramping really bad. And we get all my baby daddy. He's ready, getting everything ready to go. So we are going, and it's me and him. I think my mom meets us down there. Yeah, she meets us down at the hospital. So I'm in hospital. I'm in, you know, when they check you to see how far along you is, I'm like, oh, Lord Jesus. I don't care how far along they say I am. I don't care if they say I was 2 centimeters. Because it was cramping so bad. I'm like, I don't care if they say I'm 2 centimeters. I'm not leaving this hospital. I'm not going to go home and deal with this pain. So luckily, I was like, I think it was already at like 3 to 4. And it depends on the hospital you go to, depending on how far along you are, how long they'll admit you into the hospital. So luckily, the hospital I went to, there was like, as long as you're 3, you can stay in the hospital. So I was a 3, or I think it was a 3 or 4. And so it's like, okay, we're gonna admit you. And I'm like, oh my god. So it is time. We do get to stay. Okay, so I had to change my outfit, and so then it's like every stage. The fucking it just got worse. It got worse. The cramping, it got worse. So it was like, it just like intensified. So we, you know, waiting, and I'm like, it's hurting so bad. All I'm thinking about is, I want this epidural. Like, 'cause I thought about it, maybe I shouldn't do it, but no, honey, no. People who do it, I give you props. Hopefully I can do it for my next child, but if it's anything like that I'm like, nope, I want that epidural again. I don't care. I don't think that make you any less of a mother, like, because epidurals don't push the baby out for you. You still gotta push the baby out. And afterwards, that hurts. Like, and the epidural could wear out, or if it started, like, the drugs started lowering down, and you still feel the pressure. So I don't think that the only thing was, like, with epidural, like the birthing process could have been like a whole lot faster. Like, I could have been like a couple of hours, but it was like 6 in the morning, and we was admitted there like 7 or something, or 7 or 8 or something, and we was pretty much there till like 10. Well, she came out like 10:07, and it's crazy because her due date was 10:07, but in the time she came out was 10:07, and I'm like, girl. But anyway, back it up. We getting admitted, and I just wanted this epidural. So throughout my pregnancy, I had a low platelet count, and what that means is, I think it means my red blood cells wasn't clotting up enough. So it was like I was at like high risk of like hemorrhaging out. If I was to bleed a lot, like my blood would just be like very thin, and it wouldn't like clot up, and you know, it'd just be thin, and I could bleed out. So they had to, you know, I was always getting blood work done every week when I was pregnant with Aria. So, oh god, yeah, I was always bleeding. Like, I was always going to getting blood work. So they went and checked. It took a while. I am like, you think I was crying? I wasn't even trying to be mad at nobody. I do not want to be one of those have those pregnant stories where I'm like screaming at everybody and everybody's mad, even though that's how I felt inside. Like, I wanted to do it. I was like, because at the time my mom and my baby daddy was not getting along. Like, none of my family really liked him, but that's just how it goes sometimes. But they was not getting along, and they were arguing. And I'm like, okay, so this is about me, and y'all arguing, and I'm the one having the baby. I'm the one in pain, but y'all want to go and argue. So luckily, okay, so we're gonna start and get the epidural. They let you know if you move, it's like risk that they could mess up and your ass gonna be paralyzed. So honey, as much as I hate needles and I hate them, I'm gonna be that grown woman crying when I get pricked by a needle. I don't care. But the doctor who put the needle in me is like, you're one of the best patients we had today. You were so still, like, because I was not trying to risk my legs. Honey, I'm gonna be still. I want this to work. I want this to work. We gonna get this epidural, honey. So I got that epidural. and that also ultimately slows down the process. So you're there for like, you know, a lot more, or it's more chilling. And but I don't feel the cramps. I mean, but before I got the epidural, actually, and it was still trying to check on my platelet count, the nurse was like, oh, maybe you want to go take a shower, because you know I've heard that water you know, helps with the contractions. So as soon as I step in the shower, my eyes was like, no, it still ain't working. I'm cramping and wet. That's all y'all just made me, a big fat cramping and wet lady. So I was like, give me that epidural. I need that epidural. So we were chilling. My mom and baby daddy still arguing, and they're coming in, and I'm progressing, not fast enough for my liking, but I'm progressing. So we get to almost 10 centimeters. He leaves the room. I don't, like, that's just a whole nother story, and I'm not ready to share that really yet on YouTube. But he's just not in the room, and I'm just like stressing, like, if he does not be in this room when she's born, if he's not in there before I start pushing, he ain't gonna be able to come in at all to see her at all. And I was dead set on that. He was not gonna be able to see her at all. I don't care. So we're getting close to time. They had to break my water, so I never was one of them who experienced, oh, my water broke, I feel a little leaking, or like, you know, like they broke and it just felt like a little bit of gush. It felt like a little gush. But so it's time to push. Luckily he made it, but right before I had to push, and it just felt like a big knot is just in your stomach. For me, it just felt like a big old knot was there as I'm trying to push, and like, they're like, I'm like, I can't do it. Like, y'all gonna have to give me a C-section, because I just can't. Like, it hurt so bad. Like, I felt like a big knot. Like, that knot was hurting me so bad. I just can't do it. And the doctor was like, yeah, you can. You can do it. And I'm just like, oh my God, I can't do it. That's the only time I was screaming, I can't do it. I said I can't do it. Like, I was bad. Like, I said I can't do it. But they was like, yeah, you can. So I, like, a couple of pushes, she came out. First thing I said when I saw her is, oh my God, she's so white. Crazy, I know, right? Because she was literally so white. Like, I was like a white lady had pushed her out. She was so beautiful, though. My beautiful baby. That was my baby.
Mommy,
they put her on me.
I come in and shower you.
Yeah. So
tomorrow.
So I pushed her out. Yeah, and I'm like, okay, so oh my God, I'm like, yes, it's over. But then I'm like, okay, so but why am I still feeling pain? Am I pregnant with twins? No. You have to push the placenta out. So once I pushed that out, I felt like the huge sign of relief. Like, I just took the biggest poop of my life, and it was the greatest dump ever. That's what it feels like when you push out that placenta. Like, you gonna know what I mean when you push that placenta out. You're gonna be like, oh my God, the pain instantly was just gone. So he cut the umbilical cord. She was on me. Yay. I did breastfeed. It was like, it felt like she have teeth. I don't care what they say. They got invisible teeth. Them little babies got invisible teeth, because when they be clamping on, it be feeling like they got teeth. Like, it don't matter how much why. It was like when they put her on me, she did good. But when I tried to do it, it felt like she was biting my damn nipple. So I had the baby. My mom saw her, and she left because she didn't. They was arguing so much that she was like, once I had the baby. So I feel like I didn't really get to enjoy my birthing experience. Like, I was so more concerned about them two getting along, and I didn't want my mom to leave. Like, it was just bad. It was like they were more concerned about their problems and what they was dealing with, like what I'm going through. So it was like a really bad experience. And then, like, the minute I had her, he was there for like a second, and then he left. Again, another one of the problems that I don't want to talk about yet is just, so I was pretty much there by myself for like 2 days in the hospital. No sleep. I even felt like I almost dropped her, but luckily I didn't. I was up. Like, the nurse came and did tests for her. That was the only sign of relief that I got for sleep. Like, that 5 minutes they did when they took, and they came and took tests on her. So I went home the next 2 days with my pride and joy. My mom they was all goo gaga over her for like 2 hours, because, you know, they have to eat 2 hours. So, and since I breastfed, it was up to me. So, but that's the only sleep I got that day, like that 2 hours, and it was bliss. It was like I slept a whole day. that is my birthing story. And come here, baby. Come here. Come to mama. Come to mama. And I have my child, and she is almost 4. So, and this is her. My headache, you burp?
No.
My headache, my laughter, my smile, my reason for living. This is my baby. And as crazy as that birthing story was, I do want more kids. I want to go through that experience again. It's crazy.
Mommy,
I know it's crazy.
doing it like that.
Yeah.
Red soda.
So she was born at 10:07, and they didn't even let you have cameras in there. They didn't let us film it at all, which sucks. So hopefully you pick a hospital where they let you film your experience. If I can find the picture, I will insert the birthing picture right here of the after of her when she was born. So yeah. If you like that video, like, comment, and subscribe. Also in the comments below, let me know if you are expecting mother, or if you have your birthing story you want to share, or what was your favorite part, or if you want kids. Well, cause if you like this face, not this face, but this face, let me know. Bye, guys.